What you want. Oh, hi everybody. Hey, I guess I am recording. Hey everybody, Jennifer Rose here. So I did a little intro video to the channel because I'm starting a new series where I'll be doing questions and answers, kind of like a Dear Abby, kind of like an agony aunt. So I did a little intro video. If you're subscribed to it, I think it automatically pops up if you're subscribed to the channel. It pops up. If you're not subscribed, I'm not sure where you'll find it. But, anyways, I was talking about I'm going to be starting this new series where we'll be doing questions and answers of real life, everyday problems, and then applying spiritual principles practically. So, this practical application of spiritual principles to the everyday problem. And I started thinking about it. I started thinking about what are spiritual solutions? What does that even mean? What does that even mean? Practical spirituality or practical application of spiritual principles. Because I'm all about the woo. I mean, I love the woo. I love really just going out there with ideas and letting my imagination roam and letting myself be inspired by I'm just going to call it the woo factor. This idea that the invisible is more real than the visible. I mean, I love that stuff. It feeds my imagination, it feeds my soul. However, sometimes that woo is too woo. It's too out there. It's too air, I'm going to call it airy fairy. It's got this feeling of I can't touch it. I can't grab it. I can't bring it into my real life to help me with everyday problems because we all have everyday problems. We all have everyday problems that manifest in different ways for everybody. But for me, I believe, it's my opinion, that everyone's got the core problem. It's really that we want to be more peaceful. We want to feel more at ease as we navigate our existence on this planet. So I'm going to bring the conversation back around. How do we take these spiritual principles that are deep, that are mystical, that are, you could just fall into them and never come back? How do we bring them back to these everyday problems and how do we apply them practically so that they can be helpful with the problems that we have here as we're navigating this world, as we're navigating our existence in these human bodies with families and friends and jobs and pets and plants and communities that we're living in. And not only families and friends and larger communities, but like being just a citizen of the earth. How do we use these spiritual principles? So I started really thinking about what does that mean? What does practical application of spiritual principles mean? And it's helped me to sit with it. It's helped me to really get clear on what I mean for now, because once you in get yourself in tune with your own definition of any concept or any word, I'm talking about your own definition, you get to change it as you change. You get to change it. So for me, for now, we're talking about 2026, and this is March of 2026, where lots of things are happening in the world. Practical application of spiritual problems means that you are looking inside yourself for the solutions. You're looking inside yourself for um, answers that are answers for you that you could never think of. So instead of looking outside yourself and asking everyone for an opinion or getting on Google, or well, now people don't get on Google. Now people just go to AI. So instead of asking outside yourself, you are asking inside yourself. You are asking, you're bringing the power back from external to internal. And there's lots of ways to do that. We're not going to go into that right now. We'll work through those ways that you can do that as we move through the questions and the answers. But the locus of power moves from external to internal. And you're not asking your thinking mind, you're not asking your anxious mind, you're not asking your addicted mind, you're not asking your human mind, you're asking your divine mind for solutions, for answers, for guidance. You're bringing the power back within you and starting that conversation with your inner self that's connected to your divine self, your great self. Some people call it your higher power. Some people call it your Holy Spirit. In A Course in Miracles, we call it the Holy Spirit, that bridge to God, or the comforter, or your inner teacher, or the one who walks beside you, or the wisdom, your wisdom figure. And that contact or that conversation starts when you bring your awareness externally. So awareness is pointed externally to your phone, to your friends, to your family, to what you've heard, to your past. And that conversation moves internally as you ask for divine creative solutions. And that to me is what practical application of spiritual principles to everyday problem means. Everyday problems. So we'll start the conversation. You can always email me if you do have an everyday problem. If you don't have an everyday problem, email me about that. Tell me everything's just great. But you can email me at my website, at my email, info@jenniferrose.love. I have it in the bio. And if you do choose to email me, please keep it brief, and then we'll start the questions and answers. Okay, my friends, thank you so much for joining me. Oh, yeah, let's stay on the good side of the internet and the algorithm. Do what you need to do. Please subscribe. That helps keep me going. All right, much love.